John? Okay. Yep.
Hi, my name's John. I have a check. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I had a big long speech that I was going to give, but I'm not a very good public speaker, so I'll get straight to the point. I believe it's going to take a lot more to make the 1% listen to what we have to say and actually come to the bargaining table. I think general strike is I think general strike is a step in the right direction. I have a what if for you. It is a proposal and a what if. What if no one paid their mortgage for the whole month of January? What if no one paid their car payment the whole month of January? What if no one paid their credit card bill or any debt bill that they had during the month of January? What if we start holding their money hostage and start risking their money? It's not their money until we give it to them. And I think this is a real way to get people to listen.
Okay, well, that's a proposal. Let's do a temperature check.
Do we have any questions?
I'd like to do a temperature check first. Thank you very much. We're going to do a temperature check. Okay, I'm seeing some issues. So do we have questions? If we do, come to the stackers and let's hear them. Questions?
Yeah, there's a question on the floor, right here.
I'm on stack. I think this will work in great, and it's not really a question, but I think it'll work great in cooperation with everybody removing. I think this will work great with everybody on November 5th. There's a movement. Everybody's supposed to take all their money out of the big banks and put it into local banks, and this is something that's definitely going to help too, because if those big banks have your money and you tick them off by not paying your bills, they're going to hold your money hostage that way. So get in conjunction with that movement on November 5th, and I think both of them will work great together.
The only reason why I picked January is the only concern I have is strength in numbers. If we can't get the numbers to follow this, then it's not going to do anything. I and a small group of people are planning a trip from here to New York and the Bay Area and every occupier in between to bring this proposal to every General Assembly that I can. This is something that every occupier can do, as well as every horn that's honked that drives by this occupation. All you have to do is not sign a check. You don't have to set up a tent and live out here. All you have to do is not sign a check for the month of January.
Okay, do we have other questions? Caroline? Okay, go ahead. I'd like to hear new people that haven't spoken for a while.
I was just thinking that perhaps, from my understanding, May 1st is the National Day of Protest. May 1st. If I'm wrong about that, please point of clarification for me. I think that's a pretty awesome date, and I think your idea is really awesome. I just think, bringing up really large dates are really good to put together so people really click on those things.
Any other questions?
I'm Jeremy. I like this idea a lot. What do you think about, because the phrase, give unto Caesar what is Caesar's comes to my mind, and that money is not really ours. It's actually, it was created by the corporatist forces that control our lives. What do you think about adding to this proposal the idea that people should transmute that money that they would pay to their bills into something real, like seeds or silver or resources of some sort, or contributing food to somebody, something like that, so that there's a transmutation side of it?
Sorry, I absolutely agree with that idea. I was actually had a more drastic one. If Wall Street can gamble with our money, why don't you take your mortgage payment and take it to a casino and gamble it yourself?
Okay, any concerns? Okay. Okay.
Okay, the idea has a lot of appeal, but There's a couple of practical issues. My name is Brian, by the way, for those that don't know. The main one that's ringing bells in my head is what happens in February when everybody has to pay late fees and extra interest, and it's actually going to end up just making them stronger.
I just believe if you agree to not pay your January payment, why can't you? All strength comes in numbers. If there's only 10 of us that does it, we can't. The late payment's definitely going to hit us. But if you agree not to pay your January payment, why not agree not to pay a late fee? If you get a big enough percentage of the population to have a national debt strike, they can't foreclose, they can't cancel everybody's credit.
Okay, I got Jane next with another concern.
Everything's free.
I would just like to say that, hi, I'm Jane.
Hi, Jane.
As somebody who works and knows a lot about credit scores, I cannot be behind this proposal because this will really, right now, like once you overthrow this system of banking, then you can do stuff like that. But right now, if people did this, your score, your credit score will go down and it will be bad repercussions in the long run. I mean, even if everyone did it, they still would not get loans. So I am just saying that this is not going to pass. You're not going to get these giant numbers. And so for people that do this, because if you have something to lose, this kind of action may actually alienate people instead of bring us together. So I think taking money out of the banks and moving them to the credit union is an action that is not going to harm anyone's credit score.
Okay, Randy. Bradley. Bradley's next then. Anthony? Who do I get?
Bradley, you got us.
Hi, everyone. I just wanted you guys to all think about this. I think it is actually a great idea. But it goes back to the numbers. January is not very far away. The movement has not had time to get its roots in yet. Even if every occupier across the nation did this, there still wouldn't be enough. I think we should think about maybe working on a strategy and doing this, you know, in a year or this summer or something like that. That would just be my addendum to it. So think about that. Strength in numbers.
I just want to say, ask real quick, this sounds like an action that might be able to go through the action committee, and that's Elise right over there, and she's on the action committee, and you could go talk with them and then hash it out through there. Seems like we got a lot of time to talk about this. Is that you want to do that?
I had no idea of consensus tonight. It was just a proposal I thought I'd bring out for discussion.
Perfect. So bring it to action. It meets tomorrow at 3 on the north lawn. 4, sorry, on the north step. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to move on. Do we have any other individual? Paul from Resource.